E.T. Ba'u Imrah, Asaram Karani, Uncle Jaseneb, Duau, 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 and Hetep. Uh, Greetings, souls in Ra. My name is Asaram Ka. I greet you in peace, life, strength, and health to you all. Um, and today, under not the best lighting, in fact, I got the sniffles a little bit as well. Um, I'm going to have a discussion with my brother Mikael, um, who's making some claims uh, about being Hebrew that aren't true. They actually make you a Christian or a Messianic or a little bit out of the fold, if you will. So I'm just going to cover a few things. We'll put the video together and we'll go from there. I only did this to help my brother because we're boys, we're good people on the internet. And, there's a couple things that he said that were a little wrong, if you will. A few things that Hebrews and Jews don't necessarily agree with. So because he made these statements, we have to cover uh, some points. First, let me just start with the traditional Judaic view of Jesus, just so that we're clear of how Jews or how Hebrews look at Jesus. Now, I'm a Hekenu Necher. I'm a praiser of the divine. Okay, that's my faith. Christians, that's their faith. Muslims, that's their faith. But when you're talking about Hebrews or Jews, their faith is a little different. So let's look at how Jews actually look at Jesus. I'm just going to read something very scripted. Uh, Judaism generally views Jesus as one of a number of Jewish Messiah claimants who have appeared throughout history. Jesus is viewed as having been the most influential and consequently the most damaging of all false messiahs. False messiahs. Remember, this is the Jews. This is how they view Jesus, or Yeshua, if you will. However, since the mainstream Jewish belief is that the Messiah has not yet come and the Messianic age is not yet present, the total rejection of Jesus as either Messiah or deity in Judaism has never been a central issue for Judaism. So we know that they don't believe that Jesus is the Messiah. This is the Jewish point of view. Judaism has never accepted any of the claimed fulfillments of prophecy that Christianity attributes to Jesus. Judaism also forbids the worship of a person as a form of idolatry, if you will. Since the central belief of Judaism is the absolute unity and singularity of God. Jewish eschatology holds that the coming of the Messiah will be associated with a specific series of events that have not yet occurred, including the return of the Jews to their homeland and the rebuilding of the temple, a messianic age of peace and understanding during which the knowledge of God fills the earth. And since Jews believe that none of these events occurred during the lifetime of Jesus, nor have they occurred afterwards, he is not a candidate for Messiah. They also believe Jesus' brother is James. That's another subject. James disagrees with Paul. That's another subject. We'll get to that. That's on a different day. But just so we know the actual viewpoint of the Jews and the Hebrews, those who are actually Hebrew, believe this. This is a little different than a Hebrew Israelite, which my brother Mikael is. Which really, to me, makes him a Christian based on his viewpoints. Right? Let's go a little further. Let's go a little deeper. There's a couple things we have to look at. One of which would be, and I'm going to pull it up here. I'm going to try and share it with you later. One would be the words. Number one, Jesus is not found in the Old Testament. of your Hebrew Tanakh. He's not. He's evangelized in this book by people who try to make you believe that Jesus is in your Bible, in the Old Testament. But he's not found in the Old Testament. He's not there. And I'll show you different methods that they use to evangelize. We've seen Mikael try to use one. What I'm going to do is kind of help the Hebrews better evangelize what they're doing, because they don't really understand what they're doing or what they're saying when they try to evangelize Jesus in there. So I'm going to give them a better precept than the one he tried to present.